We're back with another Phoenix Wright. I knew I'd be hungry during this investigation, so made myself a sandwich. So if you hear me eating, I apologize in advance. Here we go, back to the old grind. Episode 4. Farewell, my turnabout. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Same music from last time. Will it be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all from the lovely Top Gun Saipan. I see the students of a certain Star School arrangement, and global hero Onyakopon doesn't want to go home without the prize. We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd Annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me! That is bogus. Woo! The true hero of the night has appeared in our midst. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior. The Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. All right. Yes. Did you hear that, Nick? The Nickel Samurai. He did it. Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. Oh, I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice. So the person everyone was cheering for? I guess he got the prize? Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. Now, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kid Masterpiece Theater. Why is Willpower's the only one who bothered to dress up? Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Who's gonna stop you? Your mom? She's in jail. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right. But I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interest in that match. It's very important. Give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time. It's like a dream. Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of Little Old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year. Flies! Get away from my sandwich! Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Well, he wasn't carrying his... Damn flies. He wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar. I'll never understand these people on their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers... Goddamn flies! Thank you very much for tonight. I'll start voice acting again when I'm done eating. Confession? Sounds pretty serious. This is another... Let's go. Is Will wearing a track jacket? Oh my god, the bellboy is the killer this time. Wow, what's with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. What? I can't fucking... Matt and guard. Oh, he's the defendant, I think. Maya's always yammer about him like the obsessed fan she is. He must be the, I don't know. The defendant? I don't know. The accused? Don't want to go back. That would be embarrassing, but I guess... to Mr. Ungard from the Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. I think it'd be better if you got paid! The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch-nemesis, the evil magistrate, in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. And last year they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. Is he like I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one. Yeah, it's too bad. It'd have been awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt on guard. He's super popular right now. So, he's Mr. Angard? Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is. This year, it's gonna be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office. This is a universe where, instead of Marvel movies, the dominant, genre of movie is, Japanese shonen, Japanese, it's like Sentai, Super Sentai stuff. Goddamn flies! Oh my god, it's Ninja Brian from the Ninja Sex Party. This is Ninja Brian's origin story, before he met Danny Sexbang. I wonder if the Gang Bumps noticed the similarity when they play it. I'll have to check that out. And so on guard is the Nickel Samurai. Why would you think that? Okay, done eating now. I don't have anything to wipe my hands, so I'll just use a sheet of paper. This was very ineffective. It was nothing, really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all. Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately? Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show, while wearing a rabbit mask over my face. They need to cast you as Wolverine, bro! Oh right, Wolverine doesn't exist in this timeline. I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright. Ah, well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. I actually liked that episode, though, defending the Steel Samurai. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai, and he was the first case Maya worked on with me. It's too bad you look scary, or people know you're a real softie who's good with kids. Goddamn flies! Ants would be one thing. The flies? Need like a fly paper or something. Gotta put up some fly paper in my room. Thanks. Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start. Fly paper or a Venus flytrap? Alright, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's gonna show off his special movie today. Nickel Samurai Smeltin'. Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference. You mean the big confession from the Nickel Samurai's gonna make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers? He's gonna confess to murder because someone was blackmailing him. That's how it always goes out. Oh, well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Bah. Sorry. I guess you were all going to the press conference then. Yeah, of course. If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. To the court record? Wait, this is like Phoenix's off time. So he still carries around a court record during his off time? Thank you very much. Well, let's go into the lobby. It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. Oh, no, I don't want to... March 20th. Gatewater Hotel. Lobby. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match. I think they're gonna have the post-ceremony show over there. They're using a compact stage, I see. Oh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Steel Samurai, Maya Smeltin'. That's the Phoenix's level 1 super from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. God. Do you remember in fucking school, every goddamn announcement, every PA announcement would start like that. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? I fucking hated those announcements. Hey, guys, go aboard. I don't have to be energetic in school. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. What? Why? Ow, you didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police! The Caps! Police? Did they just say the police? Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, did you hear the announcement just now? I just finished telling you not to move. That voice. I've heard that voice somewhere before. Oh. Oh, fuck. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day was the same thing. There was a small woman who said, beware, bridge out. Along comes a stout spunk in, right from the bit. Don't tell the boy, this is dangerous. Or listen? No, of course not. He said he walked in the face, but it's the Alpo was this. I'm not kidding you here. Kids said that really imagine, well, I'll let him have it. Kisses, they started right from butt, I tell you. Ugh, this non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Oldbag? What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you're Powers, aren't you? Yeah, about what happened back then. You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing that shoulders exercise program, trying to play nice. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show. And you're who? You're the Big Brother character, right? Yes, even if face comes back, I know you're the giant rabbit. What a work hard, but that's how it is, you know? I mean, if you didn't wear the mask, who knows how many TVs you'd make? Really? Shame these kids exercise around you. They get what they deserve. That's why I thought you should be underwear. What are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security. But that outfit. Annoying, noisy bitch, get the blaster. Please keep the helmet on. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. Oh, I'm sorry. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, Ian. Don't you remember? That incident a year ago, when this lady got on the witness stand and testified. Yeah. And you! Weren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart! I plead the fifth. But you know, I think maybe I'll rub the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Snitches get pink slips. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handed all pinky. Oh, that reminds me. Next month, Freddy Fazbear. I might play some scary games come October. I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handed all pinky. You? A bodyguard? For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. Mr. Edgeworth. But that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. I like men, Miss Oldbag. That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that? Don't worry, Miss Oldbag. He also rejects my advances. He handed Mr. Wright a piece of paper that said, don't ever speak to me again. So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again. Yeah. An incident? Like a murder kind of incident? Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that. I killed my husband. Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard? At least for other people's sake? Silence, whippersnapper! Yeah, she's definitely a voluntary widow. If you catch my cold, hit you. Hey, Nick. What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips. Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out. What? Oh, pretend to go to the bathroom. No way, the police told us not to go anywhere, remember? Huh? How boring! You're such a boring guy. You got no motivation, no spirit. I'm a lawyer, I don't want a criminal record. Huh? What? What's going on? Are you giving Mr. Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick? Ah, you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one. So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick... Okay, I get it. Lawyer camp? Is that a thing? Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick? That would be every time we work a case together. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody! I get to come. I get to go. Okay. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about? Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we better go look somewhere else. Alright, then let's try... Excuse me. He's the killer. He's the killer. Are you by any chance... Wait. Are you by any chance Miss Smiley? Yeah, that's me. You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk. A call? I wonder if it's someone from Crane Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay? Okay. Right this way, Miss Faye. Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick. Yeah, okay. This is a little exciting and a little scary. Bathroom time. It's gonna discover a butt. I told you! I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back. Those two sound pretty serious. That southern accent can only mean... Hey, Wright. Hey, fuck. Hey, Lotta. Come on, do a gal favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job, and I've got rats. You. Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder, so she leaves this to us pros. A murder? Shoot. Me and my big mouth. See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, I said. And that's what it is, a genuine murder. Hey, wait. Yeehaw, a murder. Of a big style, no less. Oh, man. I'm in trouble now. Salary cut. Scruffy detective gets another pay cut. What happened? So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder? No, that's not it. Fuck. I just had to get the hiccups. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal. Mr. Nick? Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai? Huh? Why do you ask? Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so... It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. Oh. So it's actually like the opposite of what I expected. The Jammin' Ninja? That woman with a big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy. You mean Lotta? That woman, she was there that time too, right? That time? When Mystic Maya did that channeling. Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there. Journalist. It looks like she was hanging around before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding in wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. Paparazzi. But why would she? She wouldn't tell me, pal. She said something about getting my big scoop. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? Celebrity... Bullshit. So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja. Mr. Jammin' Ninja? He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai. Oh. The victim was the action star, Juan Corrida. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, I recognize his face. But I heard lately that Matt Ungod's body been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, these two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. Mr. Rongard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right? Yep. I mean, no. You gotta say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai! Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. On Guard has the old stage to himself, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Antitrust laws. We can't have a monopoly on TV shows. There's gotta be, competition for the free market to function properly. Listen, I'm gonna turn... Ba. Listen, pal. I'm not leaking any info about the evidence to you this time. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. And then I won't even be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market. Ah, poor fucker. I just need to go to the bathroom? Well, so much for that. I'm still a lawyer. Okay. Bye, fucker. What am I missing? Maybe I just need to talk to him again. No. Nickel Samurai. Maybe I can Magatama him. Ah. You just reminded me of the circus wars. Damn, getting roasted by an 8-year-old. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. People are also evidence, so let's see. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corrida and Matt Ongada are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. Ah, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, I guess. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. Did you run into this woman? Have you seen Maya? I was really shocked by what happened to her in that one case. I didn't know she had such an awesome power. Yeah, you don't... Hima got framed for murder twice. Oh my god, she's gonna get framed for murder in every game, isn't she? Awesome power? I thought maybe I should do some self-improvement and take up a hobby. So I went out and I bought some morning glory seeds and planted them, pal. That's a good way to improve yourself. Well, it's nothing, really. Ah, maybe you can start your own garden, so you won't have to subsist on instant noodles. We could be growing our own food, but because of the free market and... Well, maybe. This guy is dead. So that is gonna be our client. Ugh. What the heck? Well, can I go there? Nope. Oh, Bellboy doesn't have a... I don't want to get soft locked in the freaking opening. What do you want me to do, Bo? Hey. That girl is number 3 on my people I've seen a lot lately list. Oh, then who's number 1? As if you need to ask, it's you, pal. Ah, so who's number 2? Maya Fate, but it looks like she's not around this time. Yeah, it must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Somehow, I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. God damn it. Maybe I should examine this area. Uncle Samurai. There was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now, Jesus, Powers, were you here all along? It looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. He was just gonna tell everyone that he's bisexual. Whoa, he's bisexual, didn't know that. By the way, I'm bisexual, forgot to mention. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous. But right now, the only thing feeling this enormous human is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. Don't... Phoenix, that is just asking for something bad to happen. I have a ticket. God. The hell did I miss, huh? Okay, not... Okay, just profiles. He doesn't even know who Pearl is. Who the fuck are you? Old bag. Yeah, don't be... Oh! Something happened! I just had to present this guy. Why are you sorry? Madam God was just arrested, pal, while we were talking, on suspicion of murdering John Corridor. What? Juan Corridor. One corridor? Juan Corridor? I don't know. Come on, tell me arrested? Why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Can't arrest someone without a reason, though. Looks like another steel Hammerai here was in hot water. Hammerai! Mr. Nick, if Mystic Mai knew about this... Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. Well, then I guess... Haha! Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like Juan Corrida has been killed. What? Juan, looks like he was murdered, and a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt On Guard. You're joking, right? Nope, they arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. Ooh, not again. I feel sick. Again? About a year ago, something like this happened. Just like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe. No way. No way, Botwood. What's Mr. Paris got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. A radio transceiver. For me? But why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop star, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Huang anyway. Mr. Huang, he's the Jammin' Ninja, right? Was. Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of, but I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. Hedgeworth. Huang said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show. And that was the Jammin' Ninja? The stylish Nickel Samurai and the Birding Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned really messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally, look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. Engarder's gonna hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. Though if you want to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. The Nickel Samurai's? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. He was going to be in costume? But why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore. I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Now that you mentioned it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. Ack! When is it, Mr. Nick? Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes, hello? Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerned yourself with, such as... Help! Nick! Oh my god! Mystic Maya! Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? It's the bellboy! Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now. Don't fall apart on me yet. No! This can't be! Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. Oh my god. Ah! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! My sight. Everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped. Are you there, Mr. Attorney? Are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation. Hurry up and say your condition, and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek, but we've got to have money. What? I'm switching this up. I'm giving him fucking Jigsaw voice. What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need... I am not the person you will be representing. What? You are currently at the Gaywater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Hello, I want to play a game. Juan Carita was killed, and the suspect is Matt on guard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt on guard. Matt on guard? But why? He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However... However what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. You know, you didn't have to kidnap I would have just done it. A very smart someone who was setting him up to take the fall. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word, or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession. Help! Nick! Maya! You have 2 days. Of course, tonight, he will be in question with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down.
You could have just asked me, dude. Gah!
Oh yes, that's right. Now that I am playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say, and don't even think about calling the cops.
Not great, but you got the idea. Damn it! Who the hell are you?
Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is...
D-Killer. He's... Seriously? D-Killer? Is he the killer? Mr. Nick, where's Mr. Maya? She's been kidnapped. No! It's all my fault! Honestly, I'm more worried for the kidnapper. If only I had gone with Mystic Maya. Well, then you'd be captured too. It's not your fault, Pearls. But it is. Mystic Maya! Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No! We can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya? Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier? Detective Gumshoe. I think it's fine if we can tell him. The other cops clearly don't like him. It's not like they'll believe him. Yes, that's it. Wait here, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Matt on guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? And this means Matt on guard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said that Matt on guard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If on guard really is innocent, then why the kidnap him? That's a good question. And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team's having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence. Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about on guard being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow, you can start yours. Alright. Isn't there another way? We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. So wait. Date. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Time, question mark, question mark, question mark. Location, question mark, question mark, question mark. So does that mean there are 2 investigations before the... Ow, my head. Am I playing as Maya now? What? Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick? Pearly! Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore. Click.
Ah! I see you have awoken.
Ah! Who are you?
Me. I am known as D-Killer.
D-Killer? Mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway.
Ah! Nick! Nick, where are you? Help me!
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix, Wright.
Huh? What? Nick? Nick's gonna save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I am going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick? Pearly? Sis?
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Yep, this is... Now the actual investigation begins. Good morning! Morning, Pearls. Nick! Mr. Nick! Come on, let's hurry and go see Matt and Guard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 AM, so... Oh, I see. Ah, Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you. Poor Pearls, she's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow, yesterday even, thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. Oh, that's nice. By the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right? Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm gonna save her. You can trust me on that. Please, please, help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected. Because Pearl is doing the crying for both of us. 3 minutes. Do I have to wait 3 real time? We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one Nickel Samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin Ninja. Maybe I should have tried to talk to... Ah, there he is. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know... Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Huh? Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so... No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer. Dude. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? Why'd they let him take that in with him? Is this really a good use of your one phone call? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Wait, is D. Killer your manager? Because he's the guy who told me to defend you. Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so... If I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna go ask my publisher, okay? Mr. Regard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mountain Guard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covered this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr. Nick? If we were talking about Mr. Enguard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Guess I have to present my lawyer badge. Mr. Enguard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Huh? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance and extinguishers, now this? Mr. Nick! What are you gonna do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case.
Is that what you heard from the transceiver?
Yes.
Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around.
This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist.
Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything.
That's nice, because it's not for sale anyway! I was hoping he'd sign it.
Dude, this person looks like a member of my fan club.
Yeah, she is.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the fan club president, okay?
Why do you have his number? Dude, you know what? Forget I asked.
Man, it's too bad he's dead.
You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree?
Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake.
If that's such a mistake, then why did they issue an arrest warrant for you? Is he actually the killer? Because, like, he has a lot of breakdown sprites. So, is this like a...
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place, okay?
Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they? I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here.
I guess you're right about the warrant after all.
Maybe the prison wardens, they're just, like, they're tracking all of his calls, making sure he isn't saying anything sus. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe he might be making some progress here. Abadi, abadi. Do you know anything?
I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club?
That's Mr. Powers. Isn't he supposed to be kind of like a mentor to you?
Powers? Oh yeah, he's the guy in that kid's exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day.
He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. God, sad. What do you want? Well, let's see if Pearl has any answers. Thought... You have to... Phoenix, think about what your mentor would say, right? Do you believe that Mr. On Guard is a killer? God, sad. My family's all gone. Oh, right, her mom's in jail. I put her mom in jail. My father? He left my mother in the village behind and went away. Oh, I'm sorry. And my mother is in jail. She did that thing all for me. Yeah, that's my fault. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world. Oh, dude. I kiss you with the forehead. Let's do it. Okay. Ah, right. What were you gonna confess to?
Dude, what's that?
It's a ticket for the press conference. You were gonna give one after winning the Grand Prix, right?
Huh? Me?
Yes. Why are you in costume, no less?
I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager.
He didn't know? That's odd. Okay, though someone was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai, and they were gonna frame Matt on Guard by saying, I killed Juan Corrida, and then vanish off stage. Then they would arrest Matt on Guard.
Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going.
Please, wait. I really need to take your case.
There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients, too.
If you don't take me as your lawyer, then D-Killer is going to.
Wait, What did you just say?
D-Killer.
D-Killer?
What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over.
Alright, dude. I accept your terms.
Huh?
I'll let you represent me in court.
What? We did it! We did it, Mr. Nick! Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Lawyer, dude, you ever watch Doctor Who? Not a lot of people know this, but I actually really like Doctor Who, despite looking, talking, and acting like a jock.
He doesn't look too happy either.
Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name.
Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? God damn it, don't...
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular.
True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among us high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Regard has a way of catching the eyes of women. And men. He's bisexual.
Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A spring breeze.
That's why this kind of scandal is dangerous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad.
But everyone loves a good scandal. Snoop Dogg killed a guy, he's still in the spotlight. But, like, you know who went to jail and got disgraced? Not Snoop Dogg, it was Martha Stewart. Arrested for tax evasion. That's why you never judge a book by a cover. What happened? Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time?
My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show, I always do the wrong intonation.
I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright?
That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr.
Kurita was already dead at that time?
Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager.
I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. He's not a killer. Like, maybe if he had a brother? Cause... Like, don't get me wrong, actors are capable of murder. John Wilkes Booth, for example. Thing is, his brother was also not a murder. John Wilkes Booth's brother, who I think was actually, there was actually an incident, he actually got saved by Abraham Lincoln, or maybe it was his son, I don't know. John Wilkes Booth and his brother were both famous actors at the time, and John Wilkes Booth's brother played Brutus. And so that's why John Wilkes Booth said, Sic Semper Tyrannis, right before shooting Abe Lincoln. It was a reference to Brutus, the thing Brutus says in Julius Caesar. So imagine if fucking Liam Hemsworth shot the president in the face and said, always aim for the head. My point is, maybe this guy has a brother who is also an actor, and he killed that guy. Maybe D Killer is his brother, and that's why he's an assassin, just like John Wilkes Booth, but he's also an actor assassin.
He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me.
Gabagool. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida, what sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude.
It was just a friendly rivalry.
Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jem and Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail.
The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right?
Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm, so why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway?
Yeah. If anything, you'd think this case should be the opposite. It should be like, Jammin' Ninja wants to kill Matt on guard, or at least frame Matt on guard for murder. Wait a minute! Jack Hammer? Maybe this mirrors the Steel Samurai case from the first game. Juan Corrida, like Jack Hammer, tries to kill a producer, maybe even tries to kill, that one guy, D-Killer, but then D-Killer, he kills him, makes it look like, this guy did it. So what, kill the guy anyway. I hope we run into Cody. Cody could probably help us.
Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Do you know why you were arrested?
I guess maybe my full body search went badly.
Aw, you know you can, like, say you don't consent to those, right? Did they find something on you?
Yeah, they found a gram of cocaine in my asshole, bro. They found 5 kilograms, actually. It was a lot. I could put a... You look at my asshole, it's like a hot dog in a hallway.
They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. For legal reasons, I do not condone, illegal drug trafficking. Legal drug trafficking, however, go ahead, do that. A button?
I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama.
Is it Hakama or Hakama?
Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious.
I wonder if that's what really happened. It was the cops. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. On Guard to see if he really is innocent or not. Oh! We can do that? Yes! If you use this... Maya's Magatama. He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question.
Oh yeah, just about one more thing.
Please answer me honestly.
What is it, dude?
Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself.
Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay?
Thank God. Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. Come on, he's too himbo to be a killer.
The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude.
To be continued. I don't even get to investigate? Do I get to investigate? Part 2 investigation. You know what, we're gonna... Hold on. It's been 1 hour. Well, these investigations usually go on for 2 hours. I'll keep going until the trial. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt on guard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. I mean, that is true. If we learned anything from this game, as well as from real lawyers, an important part is you gotta trust your client. Even if you feel that your client is guilty, you still gotta defend them. So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. On Guard's innocence. It would be interesting to see a Saul Goodman type lawyer in the Ace Attorney universe, though. Someone who defends guilty clients, but, like, is just so good at convincing the court
that they all get declared innocent. But I guess for that to work, you'd need trial by jury. Because the thing about being a juror is that even if you believe that the defendant is guilty, if you don't feel that the sentence is fair, or like maybe, or if you feel that the defendant had a good reason to do the crime, you can still like get them declared not guilty. And this is like a concept that's explored in the movie 12 Angry Men. I saw that movie once in class, politics class. Seriously, it was a school class about like American politics or whatever. I really liked it, and like it's just one room, 12 guys, 12 jurors, and they're just arguing for the entire length of the movie over whether or not they should give this young man a guilty verdict. And it's all because of this one juror who managed to convince everyone else that maybe he's innocent. And I just feel that movie, it like captures the spirit of Ace Attorney, or maybe it's the other way around. You know, Ace Attorney, it just captures the spirit of all these crime movies and shows. 12 Angry Men, Columbo, To Kill a Mockingbird. There's only one way to prove Mr. Engarde's innocence. We have to find the real killer. I'm done info dumping. Okay, then let's start looking. What do we do? Since there were no Cyclops, and that means we can trust Mr. Engarde to be innocent. Though I still think he's hiding a secret about something else, because they always do that. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Oh, there's another idea. Phoenix Wright and Saul Goodman working for the same law firm. That would be an unbeatable combo. Phoenix Wright defending all the innocent. It's all like, hey, did you kill him? No, I didn't. Chock, lock. Ooh, listen, I can't defend you, but, my partner, my business partner, Saul Goodman, he'll be happy to take your case. Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special go. What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic and Maya were. I've been mistaken all this time? No way. She really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are. Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't hide your true feelings from me! Ow! She slapped me! Since you're the one who charged the Magatama with the mystical energy, does that mean Pearl has the ability to detect lies with Cyclops? Why? Surely she'd be seeing locks around me. I don't fucking know. Anyway, Maya, Phoenix, right? Not Maya, Pearl. Phoenix is bisexual, and he's fucking Edgeworth. Or he used to be fucking Edgeworth, but then Edgeworth died. Wink, wink. Gatewater Hotel lobby. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What's going on around here? I hate children! I hear poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another Steel Samurai doing the most evil of deeds? That's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way. Ever since I was with the class houses once was my turn to clean. I kids try to call me the Queen Reaper. Whoever you name your spell dies in 3 minutes. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Heh! Don't push me, boy! Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Miss Oldbeck, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants!
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. Not only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritated backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maid, I was so beautiful. Despite this, I pressed positive this stuff. Oh, God, she's a fucking trad wife. Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today. So I'm guessing Miss Orbeg heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. Oh, I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. What did you see? The most important moment? You don't mean, oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? Damn! Forlocks! The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder is it? Please don't stray on to another tangent. Please! If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Okay, I'm going. Need to get Pearl some juice. They didn't even clean out this buffet. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. That's right. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of hellish chickens. And they're eating all the shrimp. I wonder if we can do any investigation of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Is this the juice? We ate at this table last night, didn't we? Yeah, yes. I was really happy then. Wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. Aw, Phoenix. They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. But I bet the shrimp is... Eat the shrimp! Eat all the shrimp! This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together with everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? It's always the bellboy. The butler did it. The awards ceremony was held onto that stage just last night. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is alright. I hear that Very Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Well, nothing here. Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Copfella! The thief showed his face! What? Arrest him! Put him on trial! Found him guilty! Give him the death penalty! What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Mr. Electric! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him now! Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera! C-A-M-E-R-A! It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Boy, don't lecture me with your $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. That does sound like something a prosecutor would say, an Ace Attorney, directly to Phoenix. And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? Look, I didn't steal your camera. So you lost your camera? It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. You said it was 7, but didn't you just say you bought it for 700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty-bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his tack and was real mean about it, too. He made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from a big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera. Ha ha ha! Looks like a penis! Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ongar was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? City boy! City boy, city boy, city boy! Wherever a lot of hot goes, there's a store to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I'm going to be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Okay, maybe this will be easier to... See, only 2 locks. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have to have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Haha, yeah. Take that, Mr. Lawyer. Okay. I'm gonna see... First of all, we'll have to see what the first question is. I'm not actually gonna answer it, because I don't have the evidence. Oh. Maybe I could. Who the heck is that? You think I'm what? It wasn't. Ah, fuck my life. So it wasn't Juan. Do you honestly not know this guy? We are leaving now. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Unguard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh, where? You're Mr. Unguard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. It's Samus Aran. I also look for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How do you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build this case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. Boring name. Why couldn't it be something like, fucking... Sue for malpractice. I'm Sue for malpractice. I sue people for malpractice. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Who the heck are you? So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't serious about to ask how Matt and I are related, are you? I mean, it's a reasonable question, dude. Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? No thanks. Only guy who can touch me like that is Edgeworth. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that and Mr. On Guard's manager. Ah, so he's also your client in a different way. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Great. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios, in that Worldwide Studios do not assign individual managers to the stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. Yeah, Ron, I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Yeah. Baby. 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 I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. And I will tell you, before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was started, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida. And that's when he found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. What is that, pizza? There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. Meat on the bone meat. On the meat bone. I don't really like meat. There's something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it is. If only we had a forensic convo. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. Dinner for two at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy. Happy? Happy? I don't fucking know. Oh, we can't examine that? That looks important, though. That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. It's probably Mr. Ungard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? Okay, that's all of it. Corridor room. What the fuck? Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Mr. Corrida? The victim. Ah! Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! So, what happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ungard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want mine to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that, even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once.
Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Well, why you get lost in a hotel too big for its own good?
Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Okay, let's...
Guard, corridor. Lived on opposite sides. Hotel lobby.
I don't see, like, the thing,
Oh yeah, do you know where Lotta's camera is? Cause of death. Do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal.
It should.
Yeah, here's a picture.
Oh! There's a knife in his chest. So you're stabbed with a fucking butter knife from the craft services table?
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
So he was stabbed to death.
They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the knife.
Yup.
Quick! We need to find Matt on guard and burn off his fingerprints at the chemical factory.
Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Unguard's prints, pal.
That's bad. Real bad. Sorry for that awkward pause. There was something in my nails, my fingernails. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested?
Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight.
Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere.
Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off.
Mr. On Guard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama.
But that's not all.
What? Hakama?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness?
Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag.
Please, anyone but her.
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off.
Something that's a little off, as in?
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Computer. It's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Pearls doesn't know what a watch is. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? Yeah, well, powers. There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I got the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Was that sarcasm? Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma of the last case caused me. Yeah. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Nothing, just thinking about a clown that I really want to murder. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. Guess he must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red was his favorite color. Maybe that was used to create fake blood. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? Okay, gonna examine anything on this side. Robot Bear. It looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone off stage only after eating a meager meal like this. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. That's strange, the guitar is not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? So that means it got wet, but only when it was closed. I doubt it was blood spatter. So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Yeah, I love collapsing on the beds that are big and soft. My bed isn't soft, it's hard. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant. Where are these bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Nick? Okay, examined everything, I think. So, about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe. Nah, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me, too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 100-meter dash. 1,000-meter dash. Beep, beep. Oh, fuck. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Oh, right, she's beeping you. For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Yow! At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Rat. Would it be too much to ask you to be nice for me for a change? So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow. Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTurnscourt. I'll get you, and it'll look like a bloody accident. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. What? Detective, come over here for a second. Yeah. Damn. I'll feel better knowing at least you are mad enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Rat! You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that.
This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? Well,
Come, Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. Yes, Daddy. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
ow. Why did she throw me now? What is this?
Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you.
Oh. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Corrida's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never even seen writing that looks like this. It's a special way of writing called cursive. I hate cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," and more normal letters here? It's slappy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Is this just how he always talks about people he's heard before? Like, hey, Phoenix, I was speaking to Larry the other day. Larry. I know that name somewhere before. Yeah, he's your childhood friend. Don't you know about him? Don't you know about him, Phoenix? Phoenix. I've heard of that name somewhere before. If it wasn't drama between... If it wasn't drama between, Juan and Matt, then who was it? Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of the scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Girl, could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolded scandal between Juan Corrida and this person. If it wasn't Juan, then who was it? Fucking... Well? Maybe it was his manager? I mean, it wouldn't be, unexpected for an actor to have a bad relationship with his manager. This woman! Oh my god, I was right. She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Oh. You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. Well, you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah. You gotta have that. That's what it... Nuisance? You mean news source? Oh. I thought you were saying nuance. That's it. So show me something that shows that Whomp guy had something with Miss Andrews. Okay. Let's see. Matt. Juan. Well, you're right. I don't have proof of that. Yet. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. She's 2 years older than them. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know my Juan Corrida was killed. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Corrida was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Oh! Damn, that's a lot of locks. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a psych lock, Mr. Nick? Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Something that connects the two of them. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Maybe he'll be less tight-lipped with me. Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I thought the sequel was Pink Princess. I see. This time, there were 3 samurai brothers. Aluminium Samurai, Aluminium Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in What? What does that mean? Wait. A love what? A love why. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. That's called a love triangle, dude. Oh wait, if it's 3 guys. Oh, I get it, because the Y, they all meet at the point. I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. That makes more sense than a love rectangle. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl. What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. Alright, got another one. So, what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. It's Ninja Brian. What? He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. Ninja with a bright red guitar. And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jamin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jamming cold the night before Battle 3. Ah, that's too bad for him. Yeah, but this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola? Well, the show's gonna be canceled because he's every Sunday at 8 a.m. What show should I watch? Nickel Samurai. Can't believe she's really considering it. Oh no. Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential. His star potential? I got his autograph the other day. Feels kinda wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. How old are you, dude? 24? Yeah, okay. You don't look 24. Am I gonna look like that? So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? Huh? There's a sort of small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Tell me more, tell me more. Does he look like a bitch? Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Oh, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. I hate celebrity drama. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldblag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews? Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Who's the garbage? Don't call yourself garbage. An article from the tabloid Gossipland. Let me read that one more time. Proof that they are connected somehow. I gotcha now. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? From a scoop. What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Garr! Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person? The biggest woman? She's Adrian Andrews, Matt and Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer, but you can't just make up any dope thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that's, what's it, news sauce? You mean news source? That's it. So show me something that shows that Juan guy has something with Miss Andrews. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Mr. Carita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Matt and Gar's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials A.A. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Carita's door last night. Wow! If I can find that picture, I can use that as evidence to break Adrian's Cyclops. You were looking into Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do, so that's what I was doing. Getting photos. Don't take photos of people without their permission. That's just unethical. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading, then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, Lotta, nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But, the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? Your note to yourself? It was the inside of my $16,100 camera. The case machine, they done run off together. I came here from a big story. I didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. I lost my attorney badge to a monkey once. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on the note is probably a bold-faced lie. Lotta's camera updated. It was in the case. So if we find it... But I doubt I'm gonna... hey, I think I found something. I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. Gosh, she's clamming up like the old clam she is. Please, anything would be helpful. Well then, how about I tell you my measurements? No, that's okay, really. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick? I know. Let's see here. God, that is so insane. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. And please, tell us what you saw. But, what a waste. And here I have a perfect good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense. I am a little devil after... No, wait, no. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Oh, right. Here you go. Take this. That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? My name is Wendy Oldback, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please. Nuh-uh. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? What? What? Wow, she must really want this autograph. My offer is good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldback ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan. Holy shit. What did you see? I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Are you sure it wasn't just someone in the Nickel Samurai costume? I mean, that's what happened last time you were the witness to a murder. Oh, no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. And did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part at the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. I hate you. But Mr. Ungard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did, my dear poor Juanin. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. Nobody calls me chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Mr. Ungard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. Ungard do to you to make you so... You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick. Oh, what is it? What's a scandal? Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay? Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and vile temptress mean? Ack! How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? Watch your language around the kiddies. Watch your fucking language around the children. So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? Is she another blackmailer? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager? But why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal, to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And do you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Of course, a tabloid. Tabloids aren't evidence. That's like hearsay and conjecture. That's a kind of evidence. Next week, doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where does she get it? Oh. I think I've gotten all... Let me just talk to, Okay. I think I've gotten all I can. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But, we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. What do you mean the evidences are tight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Two? These nuts. Nah, I'm just... And both of them are in this photo. Oh yeah, the photo. We all know that. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's supposed to be a button? You didn't say bless you? That was a fucking sneeze? That's the button that you found during your body in search of Mr. Ungard. Yup, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. And the second one is? The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Quick, we have to burn off Matt Ungard's fingerprints at the chemical factory. Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Ungard's. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well... And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down. Trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Ungard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. No way!
Ah. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal with Mr. Corita? But why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Oh. Suicide?
Her name was Celestine Pax.
Celestine Pax. I don't get it.
Celestine Pax. And she was Juan Corita's manager. The
victim's manager?
But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor. A woman who was both Miss Corita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
Do you want to know more about it, pal? She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since a suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma, you can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
I'm doing the German accent again.
You don't mean... I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's...
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll start quiet.
Hey, I could hire you, Gumshoe.
If it weren't for traitors like you,
I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
Oh, who?
That voice. Don't tell me it's...
Edgeworth! He's back! He's back, he's back!
It's been a long time, right? This person? This is Mr. Edgeworth?
That's right,
He's my boyfriend, Pearly. Sorry. What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
You! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it?
What happened to shame?
You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even run away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Well, let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country.
Yeah, you.
The country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. This will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick! I never wanted to see you again! I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you gonna run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no, I don't think Hal will be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What's that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. Working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistant, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. There's what is going on inside his head. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Phoenix, I know he broke your heart, but come on. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, "There was officials this time," the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. How do you know von Karma, anyway? Okay. Let's talk to him again. The lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Really? I have some questions about this woman! That's my manager. Did you meet her? Yeah. What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me. She's such a mama's boy. Value and victim. What sort of... Oh, already asked him about this. What do you think about this article? If you're talking about a thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. So he was aware that she had a relationship with Juan. And that's it? That's it. But why does he care? They're not... Okay, yeah, that's it. See you later, Nickel Samurai. I'm gonna check it. Oh! Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her. My throat is killing me. Is it because I've been doing all these voices? And she has that psych lock on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. Guess we'll have to come back later. No, come on. There's got to be something new. Well... Do you know anything? Maybe he's here. Nope. Sorry, I meant she. Maybe she's here. Huh. Well. Oh, wait a minute. I'll ask everyone about Celestin packs. Celestin packs. Nope, still don't get it. This woman is another key to solving this case. Damn, I'm good. Did you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impax died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Miss Impact's death was almost certainly a suicide. Of that, there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. A suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impacts had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida had his own manager's suicide note, but why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this point is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway. Part 1. What's wrong?
How much do you know?
What do you mean, how much?
Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life.
No, I would never.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep.
You're in detention! Who in the world are you gonna eat with? Security guard? Mr. Nick? The Celeste Impax lady. Somehow I get the feeling she is a very important person in all this. Oh, he gone. Hey, Edgeworth, want to see my attorney badge? I haven't. What the fuck do you mean useless evidence? This is the most important evidence in the entire game. It proves that I'm a real lawyer. Suicide. Nope. Nope. Nope, he's just gone. Where the fuck is Gumshoe? Where can I find him? Oh, maybe I should ask him about some other guys. Oh, right. Something important. Maya's My friend is kidnapped. I can't believe I forgot about Maya. Oh shit, I forgot about Maya. So not that guy. Matt, while I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like the spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? What's so refreshing about a spring breeze? Fresh like a spring breeze. Sounds like the pollen's not treating him well this year. That's what a SpongeBob says in Battle for Bikini Bottom when he gets another pair of underpants. And the underpants, they are his health. They represent his hit points. And he loses underpants. So that means he shits himself every time he takes damage. Could you help me find my socks? You don't wear socks. Not on my feet. I don't feel comfortable around you anymore, Patrick. Did I ask you about Adrian? Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Security lady. I'm not gonna ask. I have standards. Mom? There's an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. I don't like look-through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts, like that one. That has two. 2 parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name? Adrian Andrews! Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Girl boss moment. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret that she's always trying to hide. She's gay. A secret? Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews. Dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Oh! What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she... Her body has been discovered. Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that... Is this what they call following someone to the grave? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom he can trust absolutely. And when she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? When Celeste Impax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude, it's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Added to the court record. Let's see here. Nope. Probably shouldn't press him on it anyway. It seems to be a sensitive subject. His manager, having suicidal tendencies. Well, maybe I have enough evidence to break the Cyclox. But I can't break the Cyclox unless she is present. Oh! Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone. That's Francisco von Karma. Hide! Miss von Karma? What are you doing here? Am I breaking any laws? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. I don't even know who you are. Following you? That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following. Pearls. You're always following after that Mr. Detective with a little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little gal. Oh, what is that? An electromagnetic receiver. It controls the vibrator I have placed on Gumshoe. You've been a bad kitten, Detective Gumshoe. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So that noise we heard was his receiver. That can't be legal. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Agent Andrews! Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Watcha! Understood? Alright. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Let me say first. Motive. Why was Juan Carita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engarde's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? Truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Carita. You were not that close. That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. You and Mr. Carita had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Not to so stay on your good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. Let's see. However, what if there was a need for you to get? What if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Carita, as if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Carita for this person's sake? This person. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Oh, right before her death, she was Juan Carita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Carita so you could find out more about her suicide. Yeah, you have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews, there is no mystery surrounding her death. None. be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way your suicide was resolved. Because, Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita. Juan and Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was ever found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Don't go where I can't follow, Mr. Frodo. Sorry. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. A girl boss, if you will. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. A girl boss, if you will. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie. A facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impact's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? I did it! Magic lawyer powers. Ah, shit. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. Tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews? This one thing, it's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. That someone was Juan Kurita. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover a suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. Just doesn't suit me, that's all. I believe you. Because if you were lying, the Cyclops would have activated again. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. I attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews? If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. Guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. Oh, that card. Yeah, I guess she has. I thought that was just a fun little quirk. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. It's a shell. What is it? It looks like a seashell? She sells seashells by the seashore, but the value of these shells will fall. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I'll leave Mr. On guard in your capable hands. Did I miss anything? Nope. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am. You don't look fine to me. On the road again. Okay, we're going back to the office. Bada bing. So, what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. You mean Miss Impact's suicide note? But shit. You have the Makatama. Surely that would activate if... Like what, does it only activate with the plot demands it? You mean Miss Impact's suicide note? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Oh, shit. Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver! Hello? Wright and Co. Law offices.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya! Where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. I want to play a game. I promise you, your friend is in a safe. Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her.
Very well.
Ask my... Maya, is that you? Sis. Ask my sis. Maya! Maya!
Damn it, he cut me off.
Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she? Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ah! Damn, that was quick. Mia? I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. Okay. How's Maya? She's safe. For now. That kidnapper's one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper. What's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And she didn't see the face of her attacker. Ugh. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? Question mark, 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 question mark. Yeah, I'm starving. I can really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't gonna kill me. I'm not gonna die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Huh? Someone dropped a card here? Kinda looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry, not really thirsty. Drat, it's locked. But this door's locked. Seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it! This shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I got a feeling this card might be useful. I am such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried. I wonder what's next. Is it still an investigation, or is it... Trial! Okay. We will do the trial next time. Hang in there, Maya.